In today's world, there's a great deal of information that's easily accessed online or through books. Determining the credibility of these sources can prove to be challenging. Questions may arise like, can I trust this source? Is the author qualified? What's the purpose of the source? And how can I tell if it's credible or not? Therefore, it's important to learn skills and a process for evaluating the credibility of sources. Using credible sources in writing will provide the support to produce high-quality and convincing arguments. On the other hand, using non-credible sources could harm claims and negatively impact your writing. In an effort to help develop this skill set, the educators at Turnitin produced several resources, such as a guide, lessons, and activities for evaluating source credibility. The Source Credibility Guide lays out 6 clear steps for evaluating the credibility of any source. It's meant to offer a process for navigating the murky waters of source credibility. Let's take a peek at the guide. Each step presents a category to be evaluated. Although it's suggested to follow the process in order, it's not necessary as we all know every assignment has different requirements. The process begins with evaluating the origin of the source, then moves to the author, then purpose, perspective, academic, and finally, relevance. Each lesson presents a series of questions writers should ask themselves while evaluating a source. In turn, a process of asking the right questions and making informed choices around the quality of sources is established. A great way to practice this skill is by choosing a source and analyzing it at each step. Go ahead and give it a try. Select a source and take a look at the guide. Ask yourself the proposed questions for each category to decide how that source ranks in credibility. The video lessons can help explain the categories in detail, but the guide can always be used as a reference at any time. Learn more about the process by starting with Lesson 1 to discover what it means to evaluate the origin of a source.
Yes!